Okay, the second equation of the line form that we're going to talk about is point slope. And point slope form is the one probably used most often because you're given some information, then you have to do a little bit of more work before you can graph a line. So the name kind of self-describing. When you know the point and you know the slope, just like this right here, here's our point, here's our x and our y, here's the slope, and the point slope form says y subtract the y value in the point is equal to the slope times x subtract the x value in the point. So you're given some of the information, this, and this, and then you're going to plug that information in, then solve for y, and that will give you the equation of the line in slope-intercept form. Then you can graph it. So we'll get started. So y subtract, the y value is 3, is equal to the slope. Well, this slope is -1/2. X subtract the x value, which happens to be 4. On the right side, you're going to go ahead and do the distributive. -1/2 times x is just -1/2 x. Well, half of 4 is 2, but negative times negative is positive, so plus 2. And now we're going to add, we want to get that y by itself, so we're going to add 3 to both sides. And then you end up with the result. Y is equal to -1/2 x plus 5. If you're given 2 points, not point and slope, you're going to have to find the slope first. So 4 subtract -4, so y2 subtract y1. Subtract a negative is the same as adding a positive. That gives us 8. And then our x2 subtract our x1. Well, 1 subtract -5 is the same as 1 plus 5. And those two both have a 2 in common. That's 2 times 4. That's 2 times 3. That cancels. So we now know our slope is 4/3 or 4/3. And I'm going to use this point right here. And you can use either point. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to use that point. When you get to calculus, you often use the leftmost point, but that part doesn't matter. So y subtract the y value is equal to the slope times x subtract the x value. Do the distributive. So 4/3 times x is 4/3 x. 4/3 times -1 is just -4/3. And on the left side, we're going to add 4. When we add 4 to the right side, we want it to be in fractional form. So I'm going to multiply top and bottom by 4. So that, I'm going to multiply this top and bottom by 3. So we're adding 12/3. 12 divided by 3 is the 4 we just added. And then we simplify. So y is equal to 4/3 x. -4 plus 12 is +8. There you go. That is using the point slope form of an equation. And the reason you use point slope is to get it into slope intercept form. And now we could graph. So if we go up here to 5, and then we go down 1/2, that would be the graph of this line. All right, that's it.